What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Eclectic Beard Reactions. This go around, I got Spencer and Daniel from Embrace the Suck 21. Unfortunately, that's all the time we got. Here's some Beethoven to ease your pain. So, I'm just kidding. How y'all fellas doing today?
Hey man,
great man. How about you, man?
We're good, man.
No complaints. Is it hot up there in Maryland like it is here in South Carolina? Jesus Christ,
man.
It gets hot like as of late. Like what really hits you is the humidity.
We get that wet heat,
right? Because we're so close to the coast, and all that wet just comes right up. Most of the state is freaking marshland, man.
Yeah. We live near a swamp town.
Yeah.
So now, y'all started whenever y'all started the channel. I took and watched your introduction video and everything like that, and it was basically to chronicle your weight loss journey. Now,
yeah,
right?
Have you see how that's gone?
Yeah, I was about to say. So, have you actually done that at all, or is it just kind of morph into something else?
Yeah, I would say, man, we started this channel to keep ourselves in check, kind of a way to, meet up and I guess keep ourselves accountable because we are doing that Tough Mudder 2021, which is like a big obstacle course.
Right.
We started the year wanting to do something different.
Right. Like Dan literally just came to me. It was like, hey, I've been cooped up in my house all year because of COVID and being a stay-at-home dad, and like I gotta get out of this house and do something. So I was like, all right, let's
do it.
Out.
Let's do it. And and it just slowly, if you watch our first one to now, I think we're still doing the Tough Mudder.
Yeah, I'm not, as far as I know, like we haven't gotten an email saying that it's canceled.
Yeah, this journey kind of reacting.
Yeah, and then it's little by little we just kind of fell into the whole reaction thing. 'Cause here's the thing, like we started just streaming on Twitch to make our podcast, and I guess one day like your girlfriend was
she was like, hey, find out how they make the churros at Taco Bell.
Yeah, and then we just got a taste for live reacting to things, and I figured it would be a nice way to get some experience.
I'll be honest with you. I started looking at some of y'all's content and stuff like that. I was like, these are fellas that if I live closer, I'd be like, so y'all want me to bring a 6-pack or something like that, 12-pack maybe, So that's the other cool part. I think y'all are really down to earth and cool fellas too. So that's
18-pack, yeah.
There you go, 6 for each of us. So, now, Spencer, you take and do your musician.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, so are you, man?
I'm a musician. I have like 3 albums on Spotify, and I when I come to do these reactions, like especially the music ones, I can come into it as like from a musician's standpoint of like chord progressions and studio stuff. So,
and I come in it as a music lover. Period. Support.
Do you have kind of the problem I've got? You love music, but the only instrument you can play is the radio itself.
Yes. But I feel like I can air guitar with the best of them. Sometimes it's pretty freaking epic at red lights, man. No one knows. Yeah, I win all my air guitar battles.
This is awesome.
That's what it's like doing with this guy.
But yeah, man, I mean, we only kind of started this thing as it just has transformed so much to where we started. Let me see where I want to put this tidbit in. We talked to, who was it? The LFR family. They're from around our area, and I had good pointers, because we were all over the place at first. We were doing like food reviews and everything, and we kind of had our little powwow, and we streamlined it.
Yeah.
Kind
of focused on certain niches of items, and it just happened to be, British music, European soccer, other stick and ball sports and motorsports that were not American.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you know right now. You're gonna catch hate for the soccer comment because it's football.
I'm a football player.
you're gonna
I know.
catch comments on that one.
On our videos, man, we switch between.
I say football.
Football.
Let's. But yeah, man. No, it's pretty cool, man. It's really been interesting doing something like this.
Yeah.
We are just, like I keep telling Spencer, we're just two best friends, best friending in front of a camera.
Right. We come in as lovers of music, lovers of sports, lovers of comedy, and just getting another perspective from the other parts of the world.
Yeah. Just being open.
Yeah.
Whenever the channel first started, Daniel, you were a stay-at-home dad, and you've recently gotten a job. What's the scheduling been like whenever you take and actually y'all got to take and get some videos recorded? What's the scheduling been like, or what's the juggle been like for that? Because I'm sure y'all both probably take and have a little bit different schedules. So
yeah, I would say that has been our biggest hurdle. Our most recent hurdle is we went from 3 uploads a day to just being able to bank 7 videos for the week. Wearing both hats, being a father, and then being working for a company that's super demanding, and and then also doing this.
Yeah.
And
on top of me doing my regular job, driving school buses, and me with regular gigs starting to come back now that stuff is opening back up. Like, it's we're definitely in constant communication with each other, try and figure out scheduling, and like, for instance, like we've been doing recordings since, like, was it 7 o'clock this morning?
8 o'clock this morning.
Yeah,
man.
And then it typically, like, on a Tuesday night.
We've
been meeting up,
and that's Tuesday nights are hard because we both have work early, and it's like I don't want to. No one likes to see a reactor that's just drained.
Right, and that's why Dan always comes in with a bunch of energy drinks here, to keep us going.
Caffeine patch. It's my invention. Each patch is the equivalent of 12 cups of coffee. You can stay awake for days.
Yeah, and it's like it doesn't. At one point, that shit stops working, and that's not even on the label. Drink enough, it's a sleeping pill. Like,
it has opposite effect, right?
Yeah, it's like I've never thought I could drink so much caffeine I could fall asleep. Like, so it's crazy, man. I've loved this whole thing, and I really love what you were trying to do with the YouTube community.
Oh yeah.
I think it's a huge, it's needed. It's needed, and it's really cool, man, that someone's taking the first step in putting people together just to see and give our viewers and subscribers and fans kind of an inside look of who we are, aside from reactions.
Yeah. What
I'm
be honest with you, the reason why I did that, other than looking at other niches and seeing, like, PewDiePie and this other person over here, or like Mr. Beast, and he has like 4 or 5 others he'll take and collaborate with. I started in the beer community, and like there's a lot of collaboration within that. There's a bunch of live streams I take and join and stuff like that. And I started doing reactions. And I've been doing reactions for almost 2 years now. And I just looking around the landscape, like unless you rap or do some kind of music or production, and then do reactions on top of it to take and supplement everything, you don't see a whole lot of collaboration in that aspect. And I was like, we all operate within the same space. And I was like, at the very least, at first, I'll take and reach out to the folks within the same, react to the same kind of stuff I am. And then I can kind of branch out a little bit, take and get some other reactors, even maybe some other niche people. But I was like, we all operate with this in the same space. There's no reason we shouldn't be able to take and, number one, get to know each other a little bit, but also, set the foundation for collaborations, live streams, and stuff like that in the future. So,
yeah,
I'm in favor of that.
Hey, and it's what I've noticed is before we started this journey, man, I was on YouTube all the time. I was like, man, I was plugged into all these different reactors, and I never thought I would be one of them.
Yeah.
One of them. I was like, man, that's ridiculous. They're talking to an audience that isn't there yet. They're crazy by definition.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
And it's like, by definition, we all belong together in the same asylum.
I'm ready to go in, Coach. Just give me a chance. I know there's a lot riding on it, but it's all psychological. Just gotta stay.
Because we're addressing people that aren't there.
The same asylum. Do we at least get nice jumpsuits in this asylum? That's all I'm gonna ask.
Hey,
And beer. Let's get plenty of beer too.
Yes, all asylums. Anyway, beer is always great. Asylum plus alcohol ends well all the time.
Oh yes,
Gotham City. But I'm just thinking.
Oh God,
what was I saying?
no, we just talk out your ass all the
all the time. All the fucking time. I'm just like, what am I saying?
I don't know. I think you lost the track of where you were going with it, but this is funny for me. So
I don't know. I don't think I have ADHD. Just fucking remember that you did ask a question though, and I was really about to answer it. I swear to God, and it was going to be fucking great, groundbreaking.
Well, the great thing is, I forgot what the question is at this point.
Shit all the time.
I think that's a first for me.
We're gonna watch this interview and be like, oh God, how did that go to there?
Yeah, people are gonna watch this and be like, wait a minute. So I went from an interview to three guys just hanging out, basically. What the hell am I watching?
Yeah.
So
I can't believe it. Soapbox. I'm like, all right, Oh, I was gonna bring this point up before. I had to address it now because I will forget. I really saw a lack of live reactions to music.
I think the only person who's really doing live reactions is Scheme.
Granted, a lot of live stuff isn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who? Yeah. They shut my YouTube knowledge kind of off.
Right.
As soon as we started the channel, because heaven forbid I see something that we might react to, and and yeah, man. I love the fact that we take these live versions of these songs, because music defines moments, but we're reacting to the moments that people were in.
Right.
Yeah.
A song can define a moment in time, but a gig or a show, that is a moment.
Right. Like most of the reactions we've done to like Oasis and like Stone Roses have been live gigs.
Yeah.
And they keep getting requested because a lot of them were there, and like a lot of them were like that. It holds a special place in their hearts.
Yeah. And so we're hitting the nail on the head of these moments that these people have made. Yeah. Some of these gigs were the best moments of these guys' life.
Yeah.
And it's like reliving that moment not just the music.
Yeah.
That's a hella good explanation. Jesus. Which I was going to ask about Oasis because your reactions on the music side seem to be a wee bit Oasis heavy. Like, but I will say this: one of the funniest things I've seen y'all post was the "Here's Wonderwall." That was absolutely hysterical for me watching that. Because you started and then Daniel joins in. You're like, wait, I thought you said you could sing, and they're just kind of like, all right, that's enough of this. We're done here. They just, I was like, oh Jesus Christ. So, but yeah, I noticed a lot of Oasis. Is that like one of your favorite bands, or is that just from the whole request standpoint?
Become one of our favorites. I mean, obviously we knew Wonderwall and Champagne Supernova, which I think Dan is, but then I just happened to have known the song Live Forever, and I showed it to Dan on one of our Twitch streams, and
I liked it, and then the comments just kind of took over.
Yeah. And
they just led us down this rabbit hole, because to be honest, by listening to just Champagne Supernova and Wonderwall here in the States, they weren't my thing. I mean, you heard them, everyone knows them, especially if you get enough drinks in you. Yeah, word for word those songs.
Yeah.
And then I thought that's what that band was.
Yeah.
And
then we just went down those comments and just checked out more, and one led to another, and here we are.
We are the product of our commenters.
Yes.
Aren't we all?
It's
about to say
you are. It is so funny you say that because I've had people taken accused before, like, oh, you're just trying to exploit or this, that, or the other for the culture. And I'm like, you do realize, like, I'm like strictly going by my commenters, where they request me to go, and it helps that I'm curious anyways, but I'm not trying to exploit. I'm just learning it. It's just, it's so funny how that works though, because you're right. Whatever journey our commenters take us on, whenever they request a song, that's whatever, that's where we end up. And so
yeah,
I don't know about y'all. So far for me, it's been pretty freaking amazing.
Oh yeah, this has been a fun journey.
It's been crazy, man. If you asked me, all right, if you asked me 3 months ago if we were going to be doing this, I'm like, hell no, I was like, I thought this was going to be backburnered, and I'm going to end up doing the Tough Mudder and maybe surviving. You know what I mean? Like that's what I thought we were going to do.
Yeah.
Not this, man. This is crazy. It's great.
Yeah, and here we are, so many months later.
Because we really didn't start picking up steam until like April.
Yeah, that's when things started to pop up.
Yeah,
for us.
Yeah, man.
So has everything just kind of like poof out of nowhere, or has it been?
Yeah,
it sounds like that's kind of what's happening with y'all. Is it just kind of went off like a shotgun, and everything's kind of run up from there?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I don't know, man. It's like we 100 subscribers and 1,000 views on one video.
Yeah.
Now that's like nothing.
Now it's like we're getting 1,000 subscribers a week, and that's like a solid number that we've seen. Even with the 1 video a day uploads. And it's crazy, man. It's like we want to give more time to this, but at the same time, I think, I still have a family somewhere. I have to spend time with them. You know what I mean? I don't see them.
Yeah.
Say, Alan, you probably get it. Like we've been chatting in the Discord a bit.
Yeah.
Like, you're stay-at-home dad, so I think you get it,
right? It's funny because this right here is my job. YouTube has become my job. It's funny how it's worked. It's funny how it's happened. And at some point in time, I'll take and go through all of that. But you think a lot of folks think that, it's just, recording something and maybe putting the intro and outro on. And it's like, nah, you don't. And especially because everything for me popped off I was at 1.3 thousand subscribers. So 1,300 subscribers. I jumped from 1,300 to like 12,000 in a month. And just that. Yeah, so and then it doubled for the next month, so it went from like 12 to like 25,000, and from like 25 to 40 almost, and then everything is kind of
Crazy.
now just kind of scaled to how it would almost normally do for a channel once everything's kind of popped off. And it's just been, so the amount of work I was already doing is kind of like, whoop, because now I got to keep up, and I think a lot of folks don't see that kind of stuff, and especially, so I'm sure it's kind of the same way for y'all. It's just y'all, instead of it being your job, you have jobs. So now trying to take in convergence of the two has probably been kind of fun to reckon with.
Yeah, it's definitely fun, man. It really helps that we truly are best friends. If tomorrow YouTube went away, man, our friendship would still be strong. You know what I mean? Like, we're just, at the end of the day, we enjoy this work because we're both doing it. And that is the driving force behind it, is once you lose that joy, once it becomes a job,
that's when it's time to pack it in.
Yeah. Because then people can pick up on that.
Yeah.
And
hearing you say a lot of the things you said about like the work that you're putting in right now, how much you've come up, like that's honestly like good advice. And I'm glad to hear you say that. And like, that way we know what's coming down the pike for us.
Yeah, man. I feel like we jumped out of the plane without a parachute, and we are hitting every branch on the way down and learning.
Yeah.
I think that's a very apt description of things, because that's kind of how it felt for me when everything just kind of like, because me and my wife were going, I was like, I'm at 7,000 subscribers. She's like, what were you at yesterday? I was like, I was at like 3,000. She's like, what the? It's like that whole like just absolute change, hitting the branch on every way down because you don't have a parachute, because that's very apt. That's very apt. It's cool that you use that. Now,
yeah, man.
It's like also we promised our viewers a Oasis live stream gig at 1,000 subscribers, and we hit that very quickly, and it took us like a month to get it, because and like
we got to it. Our 1,000 subscriber special was live streamed at 9,000 subscribers.
Yes, yeah.
Gracious.
So no more promises.
No promises. No more after that.
Yeah.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, I just, for the most part, I'll put it this way, man. Our subscriber and our fan base is pretty awesome, man. It's really nice to hear such positive feedback for the most part. I mean, we've been ones too.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Let me see what else. Yeah, fuck it, I've already forgot. You go. That's as long as my shit lasts. That's why I'm a good strong 1 minute, 2 minute, and then I just
goldfish.
I'll just go. I'll just go on whatever, man. Hey, fuck yeah. Hey, goldfish. Don't talk about goldfish, man. Hey, those are the hardest crumbs to get out of any vehicle. You know what I mean? And they'll last forever. Sometimes I see my son walking around the house munching, and it's not even eating time. There's been no food given to him, and he's around munching, and I'm like, he's stashing goldfish. I'm like, yeah, that's my son. He stashes goldfish. I'm like, that's oddly disgusting, but he does what he does to survive.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway.
Oh, hell.
I'm telling him he needs to start his own channel where he just rants at the camera for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, that would be taken down or blocked or canceled. I could go on a rant. I'm technically still on a rant. I just don't know where we started. Like, I'm always ranting.
I had other questions.
You okay there, Alan?
Yeah. You kind of threw that. This first time I've ever been thrown off my game on this shit. This is just, I'm enjoying this. This is just too funny, just because.
Yeah.
Okay, that actually, the whole thing with him needs to start. That's another thing I was actually going to ask is there any chance that you'll either one of y'all be like, you know what, I like, I can do something outside of what we're doing and maybe start your own channel, or is that maybe something you'll add separately to the channel yourself, is like, single videos from each one of y'all before, in times when y'all can't kind of get together?
Yeah.
I mean, I've already been doing I have my music channel for like 10 years now, and I've been uploading to that like every now and again, just random covers, original stuff. So that's kind of my thing, and we keep talking about getting Dan something.
So my background is heavily construction based, and so I was always thinking about, hey, starting a channel for my son, not for my son, but someday he'll grow old or grow up first. I hope he grows up before he grows old. Benjamin Button shit. But have videos there for him so he can always see his dad doing something. Man,
Things separately, like that's when we hit 10K, like we promised like me doing a cover of an Oasis song. That's something that I knew in a timely manner,
and I didn't have to be with Spencer for him to do a cover.
Right. Although I did miss your air guitar solo.
Man, I was doing it. I'm always doing the air guitar solo in spirit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like someone always is playing air guitar.
Yeah. Next time though.
Next time, it's the cheapest fucking guitar to buy.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, man.
The whole guitar. See, y'all
I'm
throwing me.
Feeling. I'm just gonna talk. There's a void.
I was gonna say the whole concept of actually starting a channel so that way later on your kid can watch it.
Oh man,
we'll give you a second, man. Get a little back on track here.
Like there's a lot.
I would like to have that. To have those. Yeah. So exactly. So it's like it would be, if I started another channel, it would be specifically geared towards just my son. And if people wanted to jump on board, they could. I wouldn't be out there doing it for subscribers per se. I'd be doing it specifically for my son and tips and tricks that I've picked up along the way in life. Jump on was like really not for him. I'm trying to talk to just one person.
Yeah. I keep saying, like, you should teach people how to tie a tie, things like that.
Hey, man, well, first of all, I need to watch a video on YouTube to tie a tie. You know what I mean? And then, if I wear a tie, something's going on. It's crazy. Man. But yeah, man. I mean, I really ever since, and this is the craziest thing, is our fan base brought me to you and find out what you were doing.
Yeah.
Someone popped up in our comments like, hey, someone's calling you out. I'm like, well, shit, all enemies. I'm like, what the hell who did we piss? So it's I saw the video. That's an A+ marketing strategy, my friend. Calling you out.
Yeah, it's funny because I had a couple people. Well, I thought there was beef, and I was like, no, that's all marketing. I was like,
dude. God love this guy.
I was like, we're not even smart enough.
That's all it is marketing stuff. Yeah, that's all it is.
And when we were NFL, raise hail, praise Dale. Shoot, no, raise hell. You fucking say it, man. I can't say that.
Raise hail, praise Dale.
Yeah. So. You know what I mean? Yeah.
For context, I'm originally from North Carolina, so I've been in the Mid-Atlantic since I was 15. So, like, you said you're from South Carolina, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I recognize that accent, like right off the bat.
I was born, raised, and probably. Yeah.
I'm getting lag again, and like it's crazy because you'll be talking and like it'll stop, and then it'll come in like I'll see y'all's faces like blah, 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 real quick, and then I'll have audio afterwards, and it's like, wait, I didn't know I was making a kung fu movie here.
Well, that's actually how we talk.
Oh, okay.
This is that's yeah, man. It's a little trick we learned in ventriloquy school.
I was gonna say
Ventriloquism.
I thought y'all had like mastered the art of Southern speaking down to it, like just Jedi level.
Oh,
Shh, don't tell nobody.
we're gonna
That's our
be
trick.
like that show, Swamp People, where they were speaking English and they had the subtitles. That is the best moment.
Oh man.
Ah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this
Like,
is
there's a
I think this is one
Yeah,
of the
sorry, go
funniest interviews I think I've done so far. I actually think at this point I'm gonna go ahead and end it on a high note, so that way people won't mourn to it. So
what?
In a few weeks, maybe we can do a live stream and people come back for more. You know, get them hooked and then bring them back.
Yeah. I'm for having us.
Hey, man.
On. Really appreciate it.
Hey, dude.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you what. It's been a blast taking and getting to know y'all a little bit. And the thing about it is, I think we've talked the least about any kind of like content or anything like that out of all the interviews. But y'all's personalities y'all are just gold, man. Like, I see the reason why y'all blown up the way y'all have. It's perfectly, like, I get it. I completely get it, because y'all got some of the best personalities I think I've run across on YouTube. So
yeah,
appreciate it, man.
Definitely appreciate that, man.
Likewise,
man. Like next time we're coming through South Carolina, we'll hit you up, man. We'll and if you ever come through Maryland, man, let us know. We'll put something together.
Yeah, we'll have to. Y'all have to take and put me on to some good crab cakes, and y'all come down here. We'll have to have some shrimp and grits and some good beer. So
hell yeah, we're in favor of it, man.
Hell yeah,
we'll make it happen.
If y'all haven't already, please go check out Brace Suck 21. Please, these fellows are just awesome. Y'all be good to each other.
Man.
Love yourselves. Peace.